Hey all, it's me, Andy. I'm the lucky one who gets to present on Matt Talk with You through Matthew 20. Take a minute, read through it, and we'll go through it. Alright, so there's a lot there in Matthew 20. You go through and talk about the vineyard, you go through and Jesus foretells about his death, etc. And let's see, what else do I have here? And it goes through a mother's request of things for the sons to be at his right and left side. And then it also ends with two blind men being healed. Quick overview, you know, for the most of this, I'm going to stick with the laborers in the vineyard and the two blind men. Quick overview, um, just because that's the meat of it. There's a lot, but that's the meat. Um, so, one key phrase in that vineyard parable to be aware of is the phrase for the kingdom of heaven is like. Um, it goes through, tells you three different times laborers are hired. These three different times a day, and then at the end of the day, they're all paid the same. Not a very smart business practice, but very gracious. Um, First off, if this is being compared to the kingdom of heaven, what does it mean? That is the main question in this whole thing. If you're comparing laborers to the kingdom of heaven in a vineyard, what does that mean? Ponder that for a second. To me, it means no matter when or how we are accepted as Christians by Christ, or no matter how we accept Christ, like when we come to Christ, it doesn't matter. The important part is that we came to Christ and he offers the same grace towards all of us, no matter what point we are in our lives. No matter where we're darkest, lowest place, or we came to Christ as a child. It's the same. There's no special gift. No one gets more than the other. It's a gracious gift given to us. And in that process, keep in mind just because we accept Christ before someone else doesn't mean doesn't mean you're more deserving or more entitled than someone else. Correct. None of us are deserving of the grace of this gift. In Romans, it says that no sin is greater than the other, and all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So why would someone be better than the other person? Skipping ahead down to the two blind men. Their situation, they're crying out to Jesus as he walks by. As the world does today, the crowd ended up shushing them, trying to keep them quiet. They didn't let that stop them. They knew who Jesus was. They knew what they needed, and they knew who he was. Knew what they needed, and it was Jesus. Jesus asked them, "What do you want me to do for you?" Come on, Jesus, you know. He never doesn't know. So he already knew when he asked. And he ended up granting their wish, restoring their sight. And a key thing here, I think, to keep in mind is when their request was granted to them. When they were given this gift, they didn't just go back to what they did before. What does it say at the end? It says they got up and followed him. They didn't go back, they followed him. So those were the two stories that I wanted to mainly focus on in this movie. Hope you had fun, hope you were insightful. You got more than I even